friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, and today this video is about cleaning my Ikea cabinet and giving you a bit of a cabinet tour. Just a quick disclaimer, this video was actually going to be part of the Ikea cabinet update video that I just posted this past week, but it ended up being really long altogether, so I did decide to separate it out into two videos. Why not? More fun for everyone, so things might look a little bit different when I start. Also, I have done my hair since, so it won't be purple. Really quick before I get into it, I just want to say if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below and leave a comment on other houseplanty stuff you'd like me to talk about in the future, and subscribe for more. Cool. Let's get into it. I think this is what people are talking about when they're saying that their things are splitting. It's just because the humidity is a bit too high. I don't think it's moldy, like it doesn't look moldy, but it does, like moisture has gotten in there. Because you can see it's just like wood inside. I think overall this piece looks pretty good. I'm like not too worried about it, and I think it looks fine. I might just use some glass cleaner on the sides of this and then tidy up the bottom because like it's super messy down there. This one also looks pretty good. There's only like minimal signs of it splitting. I think it's just here. Everywhere else looks pretty good, so again, I'm not too worried about it. I think it's probably fine. I really should clean the cabinets more often than I do. I think I've probably done it 4 times in the year and a bit I've had it, so probably should do more, but I'm lazy. That looks pretty good. Tour time! So this is where I kind of keep the majority of my rarer plants, just the ones that are a little bit more valuable to me and that I really want to keep safe and in a humid environment. So let's go through them. At the top here I have a little mismatched shelf. So this is a baby philodendron brandy, my little alocasia cuprea bulbs in pawn, a syngonium red spot or pink splash I think, and then my baby magnificum ex forgetii, which I got as like literally a single leaf, and now it's got a bigger leaf, which I'm super excited about. My Paulownia pulchra, which has just been growing like crazy. It's growing all over the place, love it. And then in this little drawer I've got my Amydrium medium silver in some pawn. I mean, I've propagated this from a single leaf basically, so this is my first new leaf since I got it. All the other ones have died off because of issues. At the back here we have my alocasia poly bulbs, my original bulbs from that video. They've got one of those predatory mite packets on it because this guy had thrips. Down in the front hiding is my syngonium albo, next to my philodendron gloriosum, which has been doing super duper well in this long pot. It has just rooted down there, which is great, and this is the newest growth, which compared to that is phenomenal. My pink princess is kind of all over the place back here. I really need to put it on like a moss pole or something, and therefore probably not in the cabinet, but I'm gonna do a big round of moss poles at some point, so that'll happen then, I think. Behind it, there's a little Anthurium forgetii white stripe, which was one of my imports from Equigenera, along with this Philodendron Mame, both of which are doing super well in the cabinet. They're both in soil, which I think they're quite happy. And then these two alocasias up front is a Silver Dragon, I believe, and a Black Velvet. So that is everything on the top. As you can see, it's quite packed full. I have a lot more on the top than I do on the bottom, but I think that's because the bottom is thrift, so I've had to take a bunch of stuff out of that. But it's okay, things will go back in the bottom eventually. But there is the top. And then, like I said, down the bottom, not got as much. Got my Melanochrysum there, which is going a bit crazy. I need to chop it again and prop those leaves and maybe try and make a fuller plant. But it's also got that little predatory mite packet. My Monstera Esqueleto, which again is doing well. It's not done much, to be honest, since I got it. It's just popped out this leaf, but I mean, it has been winter, so I can't expect all that much from it. These are both Syngonium Winlandii. I accidentally broke off this chunk, so I put it in moss, and now it's doing incredibly well. It's got loads of roots, as you can see, and it's vining like crazy. I should really put it onto a moss pole, but I guess that'll happen when I do my big moss pole session down the line. And then the bit that I broke it off from has also started growing new leaves, which is brilliant. Super excited about that. Then my Alocasia Dragon Scale, again in Pawn, just being super happy. And my Anthurium Clarinervium, which has got some spots on it, but these are just because it has been like pressed up against the glass and the glass gets a bit cold, so it's a bit unhappy because of that. I think this leaf might be on the way out, but it is got some inflorescence right now, which I'm probably gonna cut off, so that's fine. And then down at the very bottom, which I do have so much more room down here, I think once I've figured out the pest situation, I will bring more stuff back in here. I think my Varicosium went in here and a couple more Syngoniums. But I've got the Scindapsus Trebi Dark Form, which is growing super well. I mean, this leaf could be better, but I think that's just physical damage that's caused it to yellow at the tip. And then my Scindapsus Jade Satin, which is also growing pretty well, but I think potentially it got sunburned, and so that's what these spots were, because it was living quite high up. It used to live up there. You can see that's fairly close to the light, so I think I've moved it to a bit of a darker area to give it a bit more shade, which I think it probably will like. But yeah, that's the bottom shelf. So as you can see, I've got quite a lot going on in my cabinet. I absolutely love the cabinet. I do not regret buying it for a single second. So that is it. That is me cleaning the cabinet and then giving you all a little planty tour. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up down below and comment on other houseplanty things you'd like me to talk about in the future, whether or not you want to see more cabinet tours in the future, down the line, 6 months, 12 months, more updates. Let me know down below and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!